Hello everybody and welcome back. We're going to continue looking at the grade 7 2000 Gauss paper. So the grade 7 Gauss paper for the year 2000. We're on to question number 2, so let's take a look at that. Not waste time on a bunch of intros. We already explained the contest in our very first video, so let's just look at question number 2. As a decimal, 9 over 10 plus 8 over 100 is... Okay, now there's a couple ways to approach this. Just like in the last question, we could plug it in our calculator, and hopefully that would work out, but you have to be aware of whether or not your calculator prioritizes division and multiplication over addition and subtraction. So if it doesn't, or if you don't have a calculator, how about we just do this one by hand? Okay, at least for a little bit. So we're given the fraction 9 over 10 plus 8 over 100. If we want to add these together, we need a common denominator. Now the easiest way to get a common denominator is just to take this number, multiply the top and bottom here by this denominator, and do the same thing with the 100. So 9 times 100 over 10 times 100 plus 8 times 10, I chose the other denominator, over 100 times 10. And when we work these out, 9 times 100, well, that's 900. 10 times 100, that's 1,000. If you're having trouble with that, that's okay. You could use your calculator to simplify these smaller things. Plus 8 times 10, well, that's 80. Plus 100 times 10, well, that's 1,000. So we've got ourselves a common denominator. Is it the smallest common denominator that we could have? No, it's not, but that's okay. We just need a common denominator. So now we can add these two. If we have a common denominator, we can just add the fractions by adding the numerators. So 900 plus 80 all over 1,000. Okay, so what's that? Well, that's 980 over 1,000. And now we have a single fraction that we can plug into our calculator and compute that. So 980 divided by 1,000. Now why am I putting it on the calculator? Just because I want the decimal expansion. That's what the question's asking me for. So when I do this, when I put 980 divided by 1,000 into the calculator, I get 0.98. So how about we check and see if that's one of our multiple choice answers. All right, 1.098, no, that's close. B, that's exactly what we got, 0.98. So we don't really need to look at the other ones. C is 0.098, 0.0908, and 9.8. But B is exactly the answer we got on our calculator. So B is the answer we're looking for. And we just circle that. 0.98, and we'll say that this is B. Okay. So that's question number 2 on the 2000 Gauss. Join me in the next video for question number 3.